My name is Duddy, set up builds and stuff. I've got the most broken ass hunter build you have ever seen. It is an absolute joke. We're going to have Radiant on here, Scorch, Ignitions, and some healing. Like, when I say healing, it is absolutely mega healing from Cure and Restoration via the mighty Wormhusk crown. This got buffed. You get Burning Souls now. The Cure is increased, and we're going to be stacking it up with On Your Mark to get Restoration. So we've got Cure and Restoration on tap. Guys, seasonal artifact perks, that includes Scorch as well. Raise of Precision for Ignitions. You just can't die with this build. It is so good. I'm running Tommy's Matchbook in these clips just to sort of give you a brief intro. Absolutely cracked. We're going to be featuring Vex mythoclast, Tommy's Matchbook, and a few other solo weapons and how to really max this out. But guys, honest to God, it's absolutely cracked, so stay with me, I'll break the video down. Will be a little bit longer because I have to break down a few things. We'll start off with Wormhusk Crown. This got buffed. Activating your class ability grants Cure, Rapid Solar Final Blows, grant stacks of Burning Souls that increase solar ability damage, increase the potency of the dodge healing and spreads the healing to nearby allies so you can cure yourself and your teammates. There's quite a lot of stuff going on that bottom left, but if you just keep your eye out for that Burning Souls, you do this with weapon kills or any solar kill, so abilities as well, and you're going to ramp up from 1 to 3. It says it improves the ability damage, so obviously I wanted to check that out first just to sort of nail that. I believe it's about 15%, but I'm going to show you a fusion grenade, and you're going to see a number, and it hits for 574. I'm going to get my Burning Souls up to ×3 and then spawn the Ogre back in. Thanks to my friend Iceman for pressing it for me because you can't actually do it quite fast enough. But 574, Burning Souls ×3, and it goes up to 660. That's a 15% damage increase, so not too shabby with things like Gunpowder Gamble. No, adding the actual cure that you get from the helmet. I did a build on this last season and it was already pretty good, but look at this cure. Whenever you dodge, watch my health at the top. Bosh, straight to the top. That is absolutely nuts. And that is not even with a Burning Souls. I've got 0 Burning Souls. And the potency is increased when you get to Burning Souls 3. So I'm assuming you get an overshield or something like that, maybe. On Your Mark is the aspect. This thing is absolutely insane. Activating your class ability or landing precision hits. Grants you and your nearby allies increase reload and a weapon stat up to +50. Weapon stat at a ×10. But this is really important. Final blows while you are at 10 stacks cure you. It doesn't actually cure you. It actually gives you restoration. This got buffed again. So you'll just keep a look at my health. I'm getting restoration every time you get a kill. And I'm building my Burning Souls up for my Wormhusk as well. So just getting restoration with solar weapon kills or solar ability kills or any kills is just nuts. So you can see that restoration there, and then obviously then in the back of your mind you've also got that dodge from your Wormhusk crown to save you as well. That restoration, do a dodge, and you're at full health. Guys, it's just incredible. And you're getting that +50 stat as well. And ability damage. Guys, it's just a joke. To further enhance my survivability, I've gone with 2-piece Ferropotent because every time you heal, you get 10% damage resistance, which you're healing all the time with On Your Mark, so that one's a good. And I'm also running 2-piece Bushido. Final blows with freshly drawn or reloaded weapons heal you. Them two work together with nicely with Wormhusk and On Your Mark. Really good gear set combo. Get a constant 10% DR every time you heal, which is just nice. Plus all that restoration and cure going on. You can see there, just watch my health. It's just really, really good. You got your dodge there as well, and the restoration from On Your Mark is just really, really strong. So that's the survivability part. Let's go to the damage part now. Fever and Chill on the Queen's Foil Sensor. Rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant you Radiant, so you're going to get Radiant, 20% extra damage, plus your +50 weapon stat. Kindling Trigger. Radiant causes solar weapons to apply Scorch, even more damage. Bit of extra Scorch for Ignitions as well. Got a little bit of synergy coming up for you because Kindling Trigger is going to give you Scorch when you're Radiant with your solar weapons. What more could you want? I tell you what, Ember of Singeing, while your class ability recharges faster when you Scorch targets. So you're always going to be scorching things and always going to be getting a class ability back for your Wormhusk crown. so you can dodge and dodge and dodge. And you're also going to get radiant and scorching effects as well. You can see my class ability just coming back there from scorching. It's really, really nice. And I've got radiant, and I'm running Vex mythoclast here as well, which gives you loads of damage increase, which we're going to go about. So radiant, scorch, and increased class ability regeneration, loads of damage, and that just really enhances your survivability for your Wormhusk crown. Ember of Singeing. Just one weapon to feature is the Vex mythoclast. This got buffed. I did a couple of videos on this. I will link that video if you want a further explanation. But it did get buffed. You get rewind rounds on this now. And you also get ignitions on the linear fusion rifle kills. When you fully overcharge, swap between firing modes. Hold the trigger to charge it up. And when you get a kill with that mode, it's going to cause an ignition. You also get rewind rounds now, which is very, very good. And you also get a damage bonus as well when you're in full auto. So I think it's like a 10% extra damage increase just for landing a few shots, like so, 63, 64, and then it goes up to 96. That's the radiant and the buff to Vex mythoclast that you get, all working together. And then again, you are scorching as well, so we've got an absolute crap ton of damage via the Vex. Add in Rays of Precision. While you're radiant, solar precision final blows cause combatants to ignite. You can actually ignite all the time with Vex mythoclast regardless of this seasonal artifact perk via the linear fusion rifle mode. But if you don't use Vex and you're not in that linear fusion rifle mode, you can just blow things up all of the time. And again, you're keeping that on your mark times 10 going and keeping that restoration going and feeding your burning souls. The linear fusion rifle mode will cause ignitions as well. So Vex is incredibly, incredibly good with this build. The other aspect I like to run is Gunpowder Gamble. This thing is it's just nuts. You're going to cause ignitions with this. This also got buffed last season. It does so much damage, especially with that burning souls, extra 15% damage. You don't need it, but it's an added bonus. Guys, just look at the state of what happens here. This ignition from Gunpowder Gamble, just look at that. Too good not to run. You can run Crack Shot, but you have to build into class ability that to quite a lot to get the best out of it. Gunpowder Gamble is just too good, guys. Tommy's Matchbook is another solar exotic amongst plenty. There's all sorts. You've got other options as well. Tommy's Matchbook Scorches, so that works really nicely with this build. Auto rifle like the Ringing Nail. You've got literally any solar exotic you can think of that does crit damage. Sunshot is really good. Heirloom, Hierarchy of Needs. Basically anything. Sunshot, like I said. Other exotics as well. I'm probably missing some off, but anything solar that does precision hits is going to work fine. Now you're going to see what happens once you've got it all set up. It's just an absolute disgrace. Ignitions, scorching left, right and centre. And the survivability. Now don't forget, hunters on solar have been notoriously bad for survivability. Bungie have done like a lot of buffs to hunters, especially with On Your Mark, over the last couple of seasons. And they finally give it one more buff by giving it restoration. Buffing Wormhusk crown. It's just really good. The damage is unbelievable. You're literally ploughing through these. Don't forget, Tommy's and Vex are primary ammo weapons. You wouldn't think so once you've got this set up. You've got your Radiant and your Scorch going from the seasonal artifact perks. Just incredible. And again, that Ember of Singeing is just always there working in the background for you. So if you're not getting your cure or you think you're going to take a bit of extra damage, just do your dodge. You'll see me do it in one of these clips and it's going to restore you back to full health. Really good. And that also feeds your On Your Mark back up to 10 as well. It all just works nicely together. Watch me dodge here. I'm just going to do my dodge. I know I'm taking a bit of damage, but I wanted to finish him off. Get to the top. Your restoration and your cure are all working together. Bit of Vex mythoclast gameplay now. This feels incredible. I'm going to show you my gear stats and everything after this clip as well. Anti-barrier Vex, don't forget. Ignitions, just extra damage. My stats, I went for about 140 weapon, because don't forget, On Your Mark, when you're at plus 10, gives you plus 50 weapon stat. High class ability, just for your dodge. Decent grenade stat, and then a melee, just so you dodge, you're going to get it back. Round about 75, something like that. I'll do you. I'll quickly go over My fragments, we've obviously talked about my aspects, gunpowder, gamble and on your mark, but the fragments are quite important. I really like this one for my golden gun. Final blows with a solar super cause targets to ignite. I've got a clip of that to show you at the end. That is also pretty good for ignitions. Ember of Singeing, which we've touched on, your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. And the next three are all about ignitions. Ember of Ashes to apply more scorch stacks, which is going to cause more ignitions. And then Ember of Charge, so your ignition spreads scorch to affected targets. And then Ember of Eruption to increase the area of effect of ignitions. There's my mods. I'll leave a dim link in the video description. I'm just going to leave a few clips playing out. Importantly, when you're at times 10 on your mark, you can use any weapon or any kill to proc that restoration. It doesn't have to be solo weapons. I think a lot of people still get mixed up with that. You can use any weapons. A strand sword will proc your healing. So, really good. And keep watching for that Ember of Combustion at the end where I do my Goldie and blow a few enemies up. All in all, guys, incredible build. I'd rather run this weapon build, a bit of ability build versus other builds in the game. I absolutely love it. If you're a true gunslinger, you will love this build. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.